How do I request a restraining order? If you or your family need protection from abuse and harassment, the court can help. Abuse means to intentionally or recklessly cause or attempt to physically injure, sexually assault, stalk, threaten, seriously harass, put you in reasonable fear of imminent serious bodily injury, disturb your peace, or destroy your personal property. Abuse can be spoken, written, or physical. It includes neglect, abandonment, abduction, isolation, deprivation of care, controlling your movement, communications or finances, stalking, harassment, sexual assault, and violence or a threat of violence. How can a restraining order protect you? A restraining order can order a person not to have any contact with you in any way, physical, verbal, or written, including prohibiting a third party from contacting you on the person's behalf. It can prohibit someone from destroying your personal property, coming within a specific distance of you, attempting to locate you, owning or possessing a gun, and may even order the person to move out of the home that you share. The various types of restraining orders include emergency protective order, domestic violence restraining order, civil harassment restraining order, elder and dependent adult abuse restraining order, and gun violence restraining order. The emergency protective order protects you from abuse, serious harassment, or stalking. It can be issued by law enforcement 24 hours a day, including weekends and holidays. If you are in immediate danger, contact the law enforcement to request one. Enter this link on your browser for more information about an emergency protective order. The domestic violence restraining order protects you from parents, grandparents, siblings, children, or grandchildren by blood or by marriage, a spouse or former spouse, someone you have a child together with, or someone you have a current or past dating relationship with. To request one, visit the Domestic Violence Assistance Program, Waymakers, at the Lamoro Justice Center, 7th floor, room 705, or enter this link to your browser to download a restraining order form packet. The civil harassment restraining order protects you from abuse, threats of abuse, stalking, sexual assault, or serious harassment by someone you have not dated and do not have a close relationship with, like a neighbor, roommate, or friend. Civil harassment restraining orders are filed here. Enter this link on your browser to download a restraining order form packet. The Elder and Dependent Adult Abuse Restraining Order protects elders, 65 years or older, and dependent adults from physical and financial abuse, neglect, isolation, abduction, harm, or deprivation by a caregiver. To request one, go to the Central Justice Center or enter this link into your browser to download an Elder and Dependent Adult Abuse Restraining Order form packet. To file an Elder Abuse Restraining Order, go to the Costa Mesa Justice Complex. You can also get assistance from Waymakers. The Gun Violence Restraining Order prohibits someone from possessing guns or ammunition. Only certain people can ask for a gun violence restraining order if they think someone is dangerous and should be restricted from having or buying firearms and ammunition, including law enforcement officer or agency, the person's immediate family member, including a spouse, parent, child, grandparent, or any other person who regularly lives with them now or lived with them in the last 6 months. The person's employer, the person's coworker who has regular contact with the person and has worked with them for at least a year and has the employer's permission to ask for this restraining order. An employee or teacher at a school that the person has gone to in the last 6 months who has permission from a school administrator or staff supervisor. To request one, visit the Central Justice Center or enter this link into your browser to download a restraining order form packet. To request a restraining order, generally, you would follow these steps. First, complete the required court forms. Then, file the court forms in the designated court where you are required to file. A hearing will be scheduled so that you may explain your request to the judicial officer. A judge will review your paperwork and determine whether to grant or deny your request. If a temporary restraining order is being requested, the judge will review to grant or deny request. You will receive a signed copy of the judge's orders. If court grants your request for a restraining order, keep a certified copy. Next, have your court papers served on the restrained person. If the person to be restrained is in Orange County, you can have the Orange County Sheriff's Office serve them. Finally, attend your court hearing. Remember to always keep a certified copy of the restraining order with you. To view the courthouse schedules for restraining orders, enter this link into your browser. To view the court's guide to protective orders, enter this link into your browser. Please visit our self-help website for more information. Now you know the process for requesting a restraining order.